This is Gideon Co. Hello. Are you there, mate?
Hello.
How are you diddling?
I'm fine, thank you. Sorry, producer Henry's just handed me some marmalade.
Oh, well,
So
yeah.
I was momentarily distracted.
Do you want me to play another record?
No, I've got the marmalade now. It's fine.
It's all right.
Yeah,
okay, good stuff.
It's safely ensconced, and it's. He was just explaining it was a bit thick cut.
Has he made it himself?
Yes, he has made it. It's the season for some people to make marmalade. Yeah, horses. Yes.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
He's a talented guy, isn't he?
Well, I haven't tasted it yet.
Well, that's a good point, yeah. No, if you're violently ill and not on tomorrow night, then I will do a formal retraction.
That'll be marmalade poisoning, absolutely.
It will. So, what have you been up to then, Gid?
Not that much, Mark. I'll tell you what, I did go on and this may take us, no pun intended, down the cul-de-sac, but I went on a guided tour, as in you get a little map thing, of modernist housing in northwest London.
Modernist housing.
What modernist houses, in particular homes, it dotted around the Belsize Park, Hampstead type area of London.
Bit posh around there, isn't it?
It is in places, yes. I thought that as I was wandering around. And I didn't covet the houses, so to speak, but I thought that's a nice one from time to time. They look like it's like James Bond look about them, but it's like Jacques Tati look about them as well. Nice. But I eventually, we became aware, because Suze was there as well, that we were lurking outside people's houses. We don't look particularly threatening, but we look a bit odd to keep looking at them. Oh, that's a nice one, isn't it?
It's when you started looking through the windows that people were a bit bothered. Up a ladder.
And yes, looking at the letterbox, I wonder where the bathroom is. Can you tell me where your bathroom is? I can't work out where it would be.
Well, do you know, what they need to do, I'm sure that this doesn't exist on the map type thing that you had, which is a map, as I understand it. They should tell you who lives in them.
Well, who would live in a house like this?
Well.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You know, I mean, they used to do that in Hollywood, didn't they? Say, you go up there, all right, look on the right, that's where Rock Hudson lives. Yeah, you go over there. Marilyn Manson used to live there now, and whatever. But that's what they need to do, and then obviously also give you the code for the alarm, stuff like that. Just make it really worth doing.
I'm going on another one that which is on a map type thing, which is like old houses of known political thinkers in the area as well. So it's a bit like Hollywood, except it'd be like Karl Marx once owed a few quid to the landlord here, that sort of thing going on.
I'm glad they don't do that around where I live. There'd be a plaque on my wall as well.
Of course there would. Great thinkers. Absolutely.
Great, thinkers. Yes, that's it. Yeah, absolutely. And so, what was I going to say to you? I can't remember now. It's gone.
I lost your thread. It's because I started with marmalade, and then I went on my modernist. I don't know what one modernist house is from another, by the way. I don't revel in my ignorance, but I'm not a great expert on architecture. Perhaps you are, Mark.
I am, but I don't want to go into it now. But I do remember what I was going to say. So I was sat in the living room one day, and I saw a bloke in the garden, and I was like, what does he want? So I rolled my sleeves up aggressive straight away, open the door. What do you want? Yeah. And he said, oh, really sorry, I'm just looking at the house I used to live here. Oh. And so I've been told by the previous people who'd lived there, strange couple, that Michael Peshard, the Australian cricket correspondent, used to live there. So I said, oh, right, you're not Michael I don't like cricket. I said, are you Michael Peshard? And it was, and so he came in, he had a look round the house.
Did he really?
Yeah, and we charged him. Obviously, he's got loads of money. He's an Australian cricket correspondent. BBC pay well, don't they? Anyway, mate, what have you got on your programme tonight? Tonight
will be X-Ray Specs, Mercury Rev, Ant Peebles, and the aforementioned Slow Dive, Neil Halstead mentioned earlier on. And the final hour will be a tribute to the late David Crosby.
Right, excellent. Okay, pal. Right, well, have a good one, and we will have a chat tomorrow night, unless you're poorly.
Indeed.
Marmalade-itis. Okie dokie.
We'll see how it goes. See you now. Bye-bye.
Cheers, fellas. Ta-ta.
Bye-bye.
That'll be on Pick of the Week. Right then. So, Rush Home Roulette. You know the score by now. Michelle, the